Hello, I'm Colette here with Which Ways to talk today about making and using Moonwater. Today I'm going to be working with full moon water, but you can use this technique to capture any essence of any moon phase. The uses, of course, will all be slightly different for each phase, but the most common ones that witches have used are full moon water and dark moon water. I, however, have used this technique for capturing many kinds of energies, including the sacred holidays like summer solstice or Samhain. I wanted to just talk for a minute about what the powers of the full moon are so that you know what you're working with your full moon water. Full moon water and full moon brings expansion, culmination, energy, and radiance to anything it touches. So you can use this water to anoint tools or yourself, and it will bring that power in. Dark moon water is also extremely amazing and powerful, and at another point I'll make a whole video about the powers and magic of the dark moon. The moon water is a really fun spell to do and a fun working to do. It's a very old form of magic, and its purpose is to gather and capture the energy of the full moon in water and store it for later use. And it's pretty simple to do. What you need is a glass bowl. I really prefer a clear glass bowl, so that the light can shine and fill it and reflect through it. A jar of water to fill the bowl. You'll do that outside. And then also a mirror if you have one. If you don't have a mirror, that's okay. So definitely rewrite this magical working in any way that works for you. But what I'm suggesting is that you go outside around sundown, sometime around dusk, and take your supplies of your glass bowl, your water, and your optional mirror. And what you do is you ground and center. You feel the energy of the earth below you and the sky above you, and imagine those and feel them as a container that protects you and holds your magic for the night. Then you lay down your mirror on the ground, the bowl on top of it, and then fill the bowl with water from the jar. And as you're filling the bowl, imagine yourself grounded and centered, and hold the intention in your consciousness of that you want to call the full moon's power into this water. And you can imagine energy being in your hands as you pour that water in and pouring that intention into the water. You can use your hands to push that intention into the water once you've poured it out. However works for you, or you can just visualize it inside of your mind. You can call on any beings that you like for this work and invoke them. And again, just before you leave that bowl of water, just really hold that intention of capturing the full moon's energy in this water. And then you just leave it out overnight. You go inside, you do something else. And then sometime after sunrise, you go outside and you get your water. It will store for a few days in the refrigerator. It shouldn't be used internally after a few days, but it can still be used externally for quite a while. So what are some of the ways that you can use moon water? I like to add it to the cloth of any charm or spell I'm doing, and you can let it dry out if the objects in it are going to get harmed by the damp before you put them in. Sometimes I like to dip one of the objects in this case a rock. You can sprinkle it on paper that you want to use for charms and let it dry before you use them or draw on them. You can also add your moon water to a spritzer bottle and use it to spray the room to invoke some of that full moon culmination energy. You can also add full moon water to a bath before you go to a ritual, or anytime you want some of that full moon magic glamour cloaking you. Gather your supplies and prepare the space. Light any candles you want to light. Burn some herbs if you choose, and create the bath. Dedicated to the full moon's power of expansion and radiance. Pour the moon water into the bath. And if you're going to do a shower, put the moon water in a non-breakable container and bring it into the shower with you to pour over yourself all at once or in phases as you choose. When you're ready, step out of the water and have a soft and quiet time afterwards to let the magic settle. If you enjoyed this, please hit the like button, ask questions if you want, like and subscribe, and be well.